right down the middle. They don't get into the box ready to hit. So it's like if you've got 2 to 3 minutes per game to be in the box, why not get in there and take advantage of it? Don't cheat yourself out of a pitch.
Yeah, actually wrote that down. Just the routine part. Carve out one station to where every kid has their routine when they get up to the box, and even practice it as we start to get closer. Just same routine every time, and then that way over time it tells our body it's go time, let's go, and then be ready for that pitch. Like as pitchers, you guys preach get the first strike over, get ahead of the count. So like with our high school team, I told kids, 18-year-olds, who like struggle to be on time or even pull the trigger, swing at 3 pitches in a row. Chances are that you're not gonna miss every one. At that level, like yours, probably different. But just let them swing, get that monkey off their back. If it's way out of the zone, sometimes they'll even way off it. But don't be afraid to try weird things like that. Like I know big league stuff, like swinging over top of the baseball works for some guys when it's like a high, or like swinging under for sinker guys. But just different mentality changes for different people might work. And yeah, you have that conversation. We're just kind of scared. Just asking the safer player, like, all right, imagine you're him in the box and you get 3 pitches. Just see what you can do with them, and hopefully that boosts his confidence. Gets 2 or 3 good swings out and has success with it. I think practicing that in here, even when you guys do bullpens, having a stand-in, like have them get their helmet, get their bat, their PVC pipe, so they're wiffle ball bat, so they're not swinging. They can stand off a little bit, so they're visualizing it. But they're getting here, they're trying to be on time, they're seeing the pitch come in. It should be pretty far off the plate. Older kids can probably get closer, but it's good for the pitchers, the hitters, and the catchers. And you kind of make tweaks. If try to be ready at hand release, or if you're an early hitter, try to be ready when the ball's halfway there, and then try to call out ball or strike as early as possible. But yeah, definitely try to lock in right away. Don't quality over quantity for reps, especially if they're working through something. Just like ask them, take a step back, do a dry swing. What's your exaggeration? What are you trying to feel? Just have them talk it through it. And if they don't understand why or what the move's going to help them with, they probably won't do it. So doing your best to explain why you're doing it is going to be a big key for it. And hopefully they have success with it. Tell them to remember it, more than likely they're not going to. So then that's where maybe keeping a notebook in the cage would be a good idea. Like ask them, what did you feel that round? Why'd you hit these balls well? Or what didn't work well? And then just keeping that. Because when it gets the middle of the summer, somebody's going through a slump, it's a good time to kind of look back. Like when you felt really good, what were you thinking? And then it kind of brings it back to that point. And really puts them back in a good place, their happy place, and hopefully get them out of that slump.
I would also add too, I think, I watch a lot of high school baseball, and I think there's a lot of kids that can't go opposite field to try to pull everything. So we try to work at that at a young age. You know, obviously be aggressive first. Like, I'm not a big fan of taking. I mean, when the game's close, yeah, I get it, but like putting a take or a fake bunt on at a young age, I think is. I mean, just let them hit. Let them be aggressive. But I also think just working at outside pitch. Maybe you can talk a little bit about that. Just because I think that's a huge weakness at the high school level right now. Everybody's trying to pull it, and every pitcher's going away because we're getting this much off the plate at all levels. Not much inside, right?
Yeah. And that goes back to like the no feet. You watch big leaguers when they go off of, they either scissor kick, keeping their back foot there, or there's not much rotation there at all. Like talking about the high school kids, I can picture a feel in my head. Like shit, they're finishing like this. Like there's no chance that you go opposite field unless they get blocked and catch it way back.
They're gonna miss or roll over to third.
Yeah, but because of that finish, go back to that. So doing the drills where they have to feel restricted, they could do it definitely from no feet. Most of the time it should go straight or to the right, but the second that the shoulder opens up, they're gonna completely miss the ball. So that's where it goes back to, you see him kind of getting here and cutting off after 3 or 4 times. So all right, roll your wrist over, see what happens. It still needs to be a good, like a strong swing to be able to do that, but the difference between that, just the direction changes very, very different. I just worked with a kid an hour ago, like he was just pulling everything. I put a tee. He was left-handed, so I'll put like over there where Jeff is. I just put a tee there, like just think about your hands, your energy, your direction going over there. And that seemed to help him a lot. Because before everything was going straight pull down the third baseline. Yeah, no, third baseline for here. But just think about those external cues. Try those first, external stuff, before really messing with your focus. Like the guys who lift, say try to hit it on the ground. The guys who are like down over top, especially like left side, then right center. And then that's probably more of like a staying through issue. But that extension, finishing, going back to St. Apo, these drills work a lot. I like Tiger Woods when he would try to pound in 400 yards, like a full swing and bring it back. These help a lot because it keeps a hitter's shoulder and hip closed a little bit longer. If they're not able to finish back here, bring it back here quick. And someone go here, and that's even fine. As long as they're feeling like sturdy stuff against the front side, that should help a lot. Keep away from pulling open. Like big leaguers, see some of their swings when they finish back like this, kind of that same thing. Like they have to stop a little bit sooner. So most of them, if they finish over here, they're just gonna get sliders every field away. Yeah, so opposite field, less foot movement, over exaggerating it, direction, not finishing to the opposite side. Not like righties not finishing to the shortstop side of second base. Because then the head comes out of it, they're losing this. Staying through, staying center.
I think sometimes too, you guys probably playing that hit a lot. You know the pitcher's coming away. And young pitchers, 8, 9 through 13, they get habits of they always try to hit the outside corner. So maybe have an approach. I'm going to hit this ball over the second baseman's head. Yeah, and just look for it. Sometimes have an approach.
Yeah. Yeah. Even when you're thinking that stuff, if that could really be a good approach for all the kids or a couple of kids, if you're thinking about Oppo, shortstop or Oppo, second baseman, could be good to let it travel. Let it travel most importantly, and then keep their head down on it to be able to get it that way.
I think also for on a young age, approach, timing, or whatever, one thing we should do too is have your in the hole batter getting ready, obviously on deck batter, because a lot of times you see scrambling going on and the on deck batter's just getting out onto the on deck circle. What if the batter ahead of him hits first pitch? He had no time. Now he's still doing his gloves. So get your in-hole guy ready so they can walk out, start thinking about their approach, what might be they need to do if they're at bat so they're not rushed. And so I would definitely have in-the-hole guy be ready, especially at the young age, for sure.
Yeah, keeping them all engaged is probably tough, but like having the kids maybe play, are there like any games for the young kids to do in the dugout, like trying to pay attention to the pitcher, like fastball, like call out pitches, location, or something like that? I don't know. Just thought about that. All right. In conclusion, I think your next practice, those wiffle ball bats, have a station. I think there's a PVC mic back there, but see, give it a try. Have your kids. Just normal swings, swing hard, see how many of them, and swing hard to keep their balance, and then like it's smooth swing through. Most of them probably can't. Probably because, swinging the wider bat, wider bat definitely helps, but it's just a good way for them to be aware of their bodies and where their balance is. Like some might be on their heels, some might be on their toes, but doing it over and over again, reinforcing, find your balance, and then sometimes it's gonna have to be a wider swing, but again, you should be able to visually see when one of those swings feels really good for them, and they stay balanced. And it's like keep repeating that. Like our on deck circles, we have one. I'll have a PVC pipe for sure. These are little kids. They love swinging it, and on occasion looks really good too. Right now their swings. So I think it'll work pretty well. Overall, just for you guys to kind of see their swings, and then especially the kids who have a little heavier bats, like having the confidence with a lighter bat, knowing that they can swing very similar with the heavier bat. They don't have to overpower anything, but just how efficient can they get their body to move? And ABC pipe, even heavy bats. I have our 8-year-old swinging a 31-20 for a couple reps, and they don't mind it. Like they're like all out here. A couple of them, like the second time through, they're staying pretty good. So it's just kind of working out towards that.
What would you say, not necessarily really fixing any major mechanical things, what are your top 3 favorite tee drills?
Just what every kid I work with, they'll do some sort of this no stride. That's definitely number one. One thing with those kids who push off, I just had one. So set up, pushing against like that 45 with your front foot, look back. So they're in this position here, and then swing from there, and then hopefully they keep that weight pushed. It won't push up too much, but pushing against the front side, even if they do push forward a little bit, they're not going forward like they did before. So with all the kids, preset that push, look back, feel this, turn, and then you do it in two steps. Get here, feel that launch position, and then go. Then on the flip side, you can do it too, where they're here, back, turn, and then while they're doing that, ask them to really focus on how, all right, you're here, all right, feel that position. Now how do you get there while going forward? Most of the time it's keeping that knee over the pinky toes, but without raising the back, the inside part of the back foot. That's a really good one. Now kids who are too far on their backside, like back here, just walk through drills, kind of Happy Gilmore, but nice and easy, right, left. Swing. We did these a lot in college. Just get some flow. You have those mechanical hitters. I was definitely one of them. And then that's just going to help them figure out how do you get your back hit back more down into your front side or forward, and not collapsing back here as you turn go up. That should help keep them flatter, slightly down maybe, especially when they're right, left. And sometimes if they're really still falling back, like this, then they get the right knee through. That just worked on direction. Then when they get back, should be able to feel back hit, back knee, forward a little bit. Then the bring back swings, definitely a lot of legs. Just about all that stuff you can do on flips. And every kid could benefit from all of those, not this one, but the no feet drill, because then you'll be able to see, are they gonna cut off their swing? are they staying through it pretty well? That's one thing to look at. And then, what other one did I just do? Oh, the bring back swing. Those are two that everybody can do, whether they're upper body or lower body.
Another one I do is the flamingo drill. I don't know if you've done that. Just the knee up. I think it caught, like you're talking about, it's another one to get the, you know, so they're learning to land on their front side and kind of as a break. And
Yeah.
I like that one just for guys that are lungy.
Yeah, this is a good one. Kind of two parts. Make sure the hands as you go forward are separated, and then landing in that against the 45 part, but not
Right.
pushing. You don't want to push it as a fall. Then with the elbows in the finish. Everybody's either vertical, so elbows down, you like up and down, or horizontal. I'm horizontal, so like my arms are like this. Now finish below my shoulder. But that kid I was telling you about, he would finish high. And Grandpa told him to put his elbow up, so that's why it just didn't work for him. But just how the swing wants to flow. Now this takes a lot of observation. Like if every single time they're finishing high, with their elbows staying up the whole time, like here, naturally it should go down. But just watching, if it's here and then here, I just feel like, just see what happens. Just elbow down, and then it should feel better for them, like smoother through the zone from here to here, and then they should still finish high. Just how the back path naturally should go here, turns into that, or then also batting and all that stuff. But definitely the elbows, if they're consistently finishing low. That was that. I don't think that's, even here they'll still need to get into the slot, but it's just their finish. Just elbow up, 50% people need it, 50% don't. And don't be afraid to try things with hitters too. Just like, let's just do trial and error. If it works, awesome. If not, that's not for us. We won't do it again. But sometimes that's some of the changes that make the biggest difference.